All right, welcome back to the Crazy Nice Fast channel, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and guys, say hello to Ren and Stimpy, Powder Toastman, Log TV, and Choo Choo, all the other guys, Charlie Brown and Gimli, and everybody else as well. And let's get started. And this black shirt and crazy blue and white hat are doing numbers on my camera tonight. So there we go again. Do I have extra lights on? Nope. All right. Well, nothing I can do about it right now. So I am running late. Tell you what, I am going to check these lights. Give me just a second. All right. Nope. Just the black shirt causing all kinds of problems, but it is what it is, and we'll just keep on moving. So, guys, hello to everyone in the chat. Robert Feely, Rusty Knife Lover. Welcome to Knives Slow. That's not nice, Rusty. I was about to say Rusty Knife Lover channel member, but it doesn't say you are right now. So I don't know what's happening. Hello, Freak Show EDC. Hello, who's a channel member? Hello, Aries, also a channel member. Knives Are Live, channel member. Chance D, also channel member. James Alton, thank you for also being a channel member, and I'm me as well. There's the O Father. Hello, sir. Good to see you. And we have Chuck Weaver. Hello. Keep the Knife Freak channel member, and Wrench, in other words, moderator. I'm sure Tim B is in here, but I haven't seen him yet. But hello, Tim. I'm just going to assume you're here because you always are. Let's see. Ron Dobbins. Hello, hello. Goondocs. Hello, sir. Yeah. It's not but so much I could do about that part, Goondocs. See, it's the black shirt. See that? Yep. That's what it is. I wonder if I did this.
Do you want another shirt?
No. Why? You think it would help? It's like blowing it. I guess throw me another different shirt, but I'm not going to change on camera. But yeah, it's making me look like I'm nuclear. So I guess throw me, when you go back upstairs, the Tempest one that's green or whatever, just throw it down or whatever. No rush. And I'll change off camera. All right. So Finch Hellfire disassembled, clean, and properly lubed, and now it's perfect. Good. Hello, JD. Hello, David Helka. Hello, Steve, Mr. Coperlight, and both David and Steve are channel members. Thank you. My Journey is a channel member. Hello. There's Tim B. Put the hat back on. Okay. All right. There we go. Of course, the hat is doing crazy things too. So we just got all kinds of problems tonight. Hey, Main Roll Man, what's going on? Boo, we need on camera changes. No, nobody needs that. But we are going to show this shirt off real quick for those that may not have seen it yet. So let's tilt up here. Have you guys seen Ashland's handy dandy artwork yet? If you have not, this will be the shirt, one of the shirts that myself and my crew are wearing at Blade Show. And I'm planning on making these available to buy very soon. Thank you. And thank you. Okay. I'll come off camera in a minute and take care of it. And you guys just have to be patient while I change, because I don't understand. It's like nuclear. So hang on. Be right back. How long will this take? Scarlett says we need some strip music while I'm doing this. What do you guys think? Nope. No strip music. All right, here it comes. Okay, let's see if that's better. If it's worse, then no, that's perfect. Look at that. So just the black shirt, just totally screwing with the camera. I'm gonna have to get a different camera, because if that's gonna do that every time, that's quite annoying. All right, let's settle in here. Hello, Justin, Ohio. Hello, everyone. Yeah, right. Pow chicka wow. No, we don't want that. Nikki, the stripper music. You guys are crazy. Scarlett's in a spicy mood. Hello, Anasso. Is that right? I mean, if that's the case, then the stream's over. No, just kidding. Scarlett says, first X-rated Knives Fast ever. Now let's model another shirt. Did you guys get a look at the shirt before I changed? What'd you guys think of the shirt? Just throw it to me. So that is what we're looking at. These will be on myself and Trevor and Freak Show and Mrs. Freak Show at Blade Show. So I think they came out really cool. What do you guys think of those? Very nice, but apparently my camera doesn't like them. But that's okay. So hey, Bluminati giving a membership, and the membership went to nobody. That's interesting. My chat is actually, that is weird. My chat is not working down here, my YouTube chat. So it says double tap to try again. Chat disconnected. Unable to connect. Okay. Let's see. Reload. Let's see if that works. All right, there we go. It went to nobody. JD for EDC. JD is a channel member again. Welcome back to the pit crew, JD. I appreciate it. All right, I am settled in now. Let's hammer out pocket checks before Donnie from Jack Wolf Knives gets in here. So you guys go ahead and start with the pocket checks, and I will do my best to keep up, but it will fail miserably. So as long as we know that in advance, no, but JD, it's just a webcam, so I can't control the exposure that I'm aware of. Let me see if I go, let's see. Let me go over here, and I wonder if I change it in this app. Let me see. Give me a second. I'm going to miss your comments for just a moment, guys, while I try to see if I can fix this. Yeah, because it looks... Yep, nope. It will not let me change that camera because it's being used on the stream. Nope. Okay, nope, I cannot change it. All right, let's see what everybody's carrying, and we'll just forget about it for tonight. All right, Tempest. Whoops, there's Rusty with a great pocket check that I can't see. Tempest Pinion, Kaiser Mini Sheepdog in CPM10V, CRKT Minimalist in D2 with Flytanium scales, Rough Rider Apta, Chunk Bolt Pin, and Rovivon Aurora A1 flashlight. All that for Rusty Knife Lover. Chance D as a Dust Devil. Yes, and a Para 2. Nice. Loving the Dust Devil. Glad they came out so well. There's Concept Goblin XL. I love that one, Robert, especially the XL. Robert Feely. Ray Bodie, welcome with the Civivi banner. Ray, United States Army Cold War veteran. Well, thank you, sir, Ray, for your service, and I'm glad you're here. Everybody, welcome Ray. Very cool. Nasso has Jetstream, Variant PE, and an Invert, which are all in blue. Bluminati as he's driving. He can't tag right now. Okay. Kershaw Bel Air tactile turn pin. I love the Bel Air. Those are for Keith the Knife Freak channel member. Carrying my Gunslinger and a Dust Devil. Hey, Jay Richard, what do you think of the Dust Devil, man? I think you told me, but I can't remember. But thank you for being a channel member. And you got to love the Gunslinger. Of course, we're going to talk about that tonight. Vosti Nightshade and a Bloom for Aries. Very cool. Channel member as well. Everybody's saying be safe there, Mr. Bluminati. Tim B's got a Bloom from Aries. SOG Stout FLK and a Victorinox Classic SD Olight i3T as well for Mr. Tim B, channel member, and Wrench, Head Wrench, we'll call him. Tempest Knives, Blue Jetstream, Knives Fast Blue Jetstream, Tempest Blue Lightning Microburst, and an Aries Thorn. What a great carry today for Jim Miller, another great moderator and channel member. We got them all over the place. You guys better behave tonight. Kaiser Hiccup for My Journey. Very nice. Channel member. Lava Flow Lush for Wombat Coprolite, also a channel member. Lake Champlain Barlow for in camo carbon blue and a CJRB Echo for Sonny Robinson, who's also a channel member. NAF's Lander 2 and an Olight Arcfeld Pro for Christopher Wheeling. Hello, Christopher. Welcome. And the chat is going bazonkers. So that's always great. CKF Evo 4.0 DLC Tanto. Wait a minute. Those came in? I thought those were still on the outside looking in, Nick. Nick Travellini, hello. Well, that's cool. I guess I'm not paying attention because I can't play in that price range. Olight Arcfeld Open Pro, Jack Wolf After Hours. Jack, I got one of those today. Tim, Tempest Jetstream, Tempest Microburst, Olight Baton 3, and a Junkin Genius Hank. Tim's loadout is awesome blue today. Very cool. Rory, channel member, Kershaw model 4008X. Dune Tanto neck sword knife. Going to Dune Part 2 on Thursday. Real cool sci-fi knife show. There you go. That's cool. Hey, guys, don't forget, Tim's been putting this up a little bit. Hoback Knives right now, 50% off every model on their site. Did you hear me? 50% off every model on their site. I think they're trying to clear some stock. Donnie, I see. I'm going to keep going through the pocket checks, and I'll be right there, sir. Miguron Carrix and Black Micarta, Quiet Carry 9, Blue Camo Carbon, Land Apple Blue Aluminum, Tactile Turn Pin in an ARC Company Organizer for JD, who is back to being a channel member. Goondocks, Cold Steel Carve, and a Black Talon 2. Awesome. Devo Mash, Civivi Odium, and a Phoenix LD30 for Joe. Welcome, Joe Kasperick. Hinderer XM18, 3.5 Bowie, and a Olight Arcfeld for Main Rollman. Null Knives Raikou and a Tempest Microburst for David. Nice, David. Very nice. He's also a channel member. FBOS Tier 1 Mini, Leatherman Surge, Olight Mini Warrior 2, and an Exotac Titan lighter for Bushcraft Rebooted. All right, David's loaded up tonight. Let's see what rule number 9's got here. Blue Tempest Pinion, Blue Case, Swayback Gent, Black Micarta Dust Devil, Sapphire Victorinox Huntsman, Olight i5R, Titanium Olight Seeker 4 Mini, Forest Tank, and a Fisher Space Pen. All that for channel member David Iverson, or rule number 9, Kunwu S Tau for Blade Shooter G. Hello, Blade Shooter. Welcome. Good to have you here. I absolutely love the Dust Devil. I installed a soft loop to the sheath, and it's amazing. Yeah, to me, I mean, the tack clip. Shoot, I can't remember what they're called now. Anyway, the clip it comes with is okay, but a soft loop is way better in my opinion. Golden Design, standard knife, and a Devo Mash knife, and a Devo Mash. Okay, good. Ron Dobbins, very cool. Got a yoke toe coming soon, Ray says. Very cool. I'm glad to hear they're selling. That is awesome because they are very well done and very cool. Yeah, all the Aries EDC carries are pretty sweet. Uh-oh, I missed one up here. I'm trying, Donnie. I swear, I'm almost done. Carried my Vosti Thunderbird and Kubi Momentum today for Fugduzel. Elan Reese, hello again. Ashley Harrison Barlow, those are awesome. Olight Baton 3, Seagull 1963 chronograph, and a Randy slip. Very cool. Renegade Gungnir and a Tour Merchant 2 for Mike McLaughlin. Hey, Mike, channel member and great supporter. Very cool. Civivi Badland Tactile Bexar slip joint, or Bear slip joint, and a Surefire GX Pro for Knives Are Life. I think we're there. All right. Did we get everybody? Nope. Kaimano, Purple Haze, Devo Stout, V2 Purple Haze, Purple Pinion, and an Aries EDC Bloom. Look at that. Community all over the place. That is community. Yeah. Love it. Community designs all over the place. All right, guys. This is a good time Tim is already telling you, I'll see if there's any more pocket checks, but we're going to bring Donnie in here. We're not going to make him sit over here forever. Ben is, let's just be real here. Ben is a big, giant wimp who basically weaned out here and said something about being sick, has the sniffles, and he had to have mommy bring some chicken soup over. So no, I'm busting his chops.
I can confirm he is sick. I spent a little time with him today. I'm like, why am I here? I need to be out of the office.
Everybody say hello to Donnie over here. Donnie, you're a good substitute. We'll do just fine. We're going to talk about some gunslingers and have some fun, and we won't keep you too terribly late and everything because I know you jumped in at the last minute here. So
now I can do the dirt, while Ben's gone, right? All the
there you go.
Secrets, all the company secrets.
Ben, if you heard all that, that's what Donnie told me before we got on here, so I had to say it. No, just kidding. I'm just busting your chops, brother. We love you. Get well soon, and do drink that chicken noodle soup. Red, white, and blue. PM2 and shiny blue Jetstream. Skinny. I'm like, where'd you get a skinny Jetstream, David? I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody here. There you go. And Tim is letting you guys know what Donnie and I are going to talk about here. Jack Wolf Knives. There's the website. We'll be dropping the next Gunslinger Jack on 315 at authorized dealers. And we'll just go ahead and show one. What the heck? There is, the thing is, Donnie, I've now seen like 6 or 8 of these on pictures and stuff. And the pattern, look at that. The patterns are different on all of them. And I actually think I might have one of the cooler ones here.
It actually suits your style too, right? Like the aerodynamic kind of thing.
I mean, it's kind of cool. Now Lefty's is like all tiger stripes, like this way.
Yes.
And that one's really cool. Yours is kind of swirly. So that's pretty cool. So I personally think I originally thought we were going to see just a landslide for these as number one, but I've seen a lot of people talking about the wood and a lot of people talking about the titanium, the checker titanium. So I think there could be like kind of a flurry up there at the top. Hello, how can I help you? My daughter's looking at me. Okay, she's showing me something that I can't show you guys. She's doing some artwork for me. No, don't put it on camera. Okay, you guys don't get to see this. Cool.
I'll go ahead and say hi to the chat. I see a lot of friendly
do that.
So good to see everyone here.
I have that. I was just putting.
What is it?
It can like go up and down, so you can change it to like a flat or up or down.
All right, let's talk about it. But you're on the right track.
You like the colors?
Yeah, and then we need to work on how do we tie it into the yes.
You want?
I mean, yes, yeah.
Okay.
All right, she's put me on the spot here. That's not good. But when you guys see some of the stuff she's working on, it'll be pretty cool.
Let me make a quick.
All right. Yeah, go ahead, say hello to whoever. And if I missed, wait, me's got a PFP Terra and an Olight Mini. It's right there. Yeah, 84.
I'm gonna do a quick.
Oh, she's just doing a quick bunny tonight because she's doing a lot of other stuff. So, all right, and then down here. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say an SOH323. He's mentioning, can I introduce myself, my role in the company?
Sure.
Maybe a bit of who does what over there. Well, I started working for Ben a little bit over a year. Well, it's nearly a year and a half ago. Doing like just helping him out with like the social media aspect of things
from afar for a while, right? So
yeah, it was remote. Yeah. I lived in Illinois and he's here in Phoenix, and he would send me some knives. I would help kind of put content up for him, and eventually one thing turned into another, and he offered myself and my wife a little bit of work to come out and move to Phoenix. So me and my wife are here. She handles more of the paperwork side. She also helps me do like inspections. So me and my wife actually do all of the Jack Wolf Knives inspections when we get them in. And so That's off of Ben's plate because that takes a good solid week of work.
Oh no, trust me, yeah. And y'all are doing a ton of knives.
Yeah, and it's different models, different colors, and there's getting them in, there's making sure everything's there, counting everything, segregating.
So I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something really weird here, but you tell me if I'm off base or if I'm right. All right.
Yeah.
So when I'm QCing, for example, this is my knife to practice, and when I'm QCing one of these, I'm like all loosey goosey. I'm like this. I'm like, doing this thing. I'm checking for detent lash, pivot lash, checking for lockup. I'm checking for all this stuff, but I'm kind of flying around. I don't know about you, but when I'm messing with a slip joint, I'm a lot more methodical with it. I take my time. I'm a little more. So is that a thing for you guys when you're doing slip joints? Do you tell yourself mentally, take a little more time with it? Because I think I would.
Yeah, you have a different routine for different styles.
I would cut myself if I didn't.
Yeah. One thing that we learned right away that's really helpful is to have as many out in front of you as possible at one time. You kind of have it.
Wow.
Yeah, segregated as, okay, I have, let's say it's 15 or 20 and they're all laid out in front of me. I have a nice light and I'm looking down all of them. I'm looking down all the edges. I'm taking my light. And I'm looking,
okay.
You know what I mean? So it's trying to be as efficient as possible, but as well as specific, because you're looking at edges and angles, maybe down in the wells for any sort of defect. And then I'm going through and I'm oiling each individual one as they're open before me. They're here's a slip joint here, right? Here's a javelina jack. They're all going to be on the table, like facing like this in a line. And so I'm going through and I'm looking down.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm oiling each joint. That's one thing we noticed pretty early on was, guys were like, oh, hey, this is dry. They're not familiar with slip joints. And so we have to add oil. And I think when they get them
Ben and
oiled,
I talked about that from the get-go pretty much. It was just like, hey, these are coming pretty dry. I'm putting lube in them pretty quickly.
Yeah. And they were already oiling them at the factory, so that they get dry just in transit.
Just in that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you've got metal on metal. The way a lot of people don't realize how a slip joint works is you got a square corner basically, and it's rubbing on that spring, and that's what it does. And so I don't care how much lube, you're going to have to put more. Eventually it works. It dries up. It gets small microscopic metal filings in there.
If you're carrying that every day, you might do it weekly.
Yep.
Just depends on what you want.
All right, real quick, I missed something in the chat here. JD for EDC gifted a membership. Thank you very much, JD. There is your Dalika salute. Appreciate you paying that forward. And there you go, Donnie. They're eagerly awaiting your next round of sales in the Facebook group. That's good.
That's right, Tim. Good seeing you.
What oil is best? Donnie, what are you guys using oil-wise? Can you say, or will Ben shoot you? Is it a company secret?
Yeah, no proprietary oils at the moment.
I'm using KPL for everything. I mean, that's what I use, but I don't know what you guys use.
As far as in the inspection process, we're using nano oil.
Nano oil, okay.
Really like nano oil. I think it's 85 if I'm not mistaken. KPL's great. Gunny's great. There's a newer brand out it's really responding nicely. It's Knife Butter.
Yeah, I've heard about that. I haven't tried it yet.
It's good stuff. Check it out. Yeah, check out Knife Butter.
And then I've kind of as I knock stuff over here. And then I've kind of noticed that the crispy donut community guys have this oil, and it's actually really good. I've used it a couple times, and it's seeming to stay in there pretty good as well. So I think there's a lot of different brands out there right now, and I'm not sure you can go wrong. There are some that I would say are pretty light, meaning they flow really quickly off of the pivot. So you probably want to stay away from those. I won't give examples because I gave an example of one of these a while back, and I got told that I was biased towards this brand. So I'm just not going to do it. But I'm not biased. I just think when I've used it, I've seen it. I've actually physically seen it run out of the pivot. So,
well, and
it's
too thick
just-
could attract maybe too much gunk too, right? If it's too heavy, you know.
Freak
I
Show,
think,
we should just put this up the rest of the stream and let people interpret that how they want. Ben is sick, or Ben is sick, or Ben, poor Ben, he's sick. So we're not sure which way to interpret that right now, but
I'm definitely a
they will
downgrade.
be. Yeah, poor guy. Well, let's Donnie, let's see what you are carrying today. Would you like to show the chat here and myself what you have in the pocket today? That would be good.
I usually do 2. I'm a little
Okay.
bit crazy that way. I like
Well, I do 3, so but that's because I'm reviewing so much stuff that anyway.
Yep. I have the lefty because myself and Ben are both left-handed. I have the lefty Devo Stout.
Very nice.
Purple Haze.
The
Love this
V2,
thing.
yep.
Yeah, the V2.
The hollow on those are ridiculous.
Really nice. Yeah, it's just so
Yeah.
good. And then
mine's sitting right here, but I did this is not what I'm carrying, but I had to do the blue, of course.
Yeah,
but very nice.
Yeah,
So
beautiful. So that, and then a slip joint. We actually have these will be dropping soon. Some
Nice.
not notorious. Northwoods shell Cordovan slips, but this is fit the Kieranite blue little bro pretty nicely.
I love that one.
Little-
Love that one, of course.
Yeah.
Anything with blue, I do. And Tori gives you guys some advice there. Been using knife butter on washer and slippies. Great stuff. Doesn't dissipate quickly. Sticks around. Slick them all in washer. Sticks around well as well. Okay.
That's what I
Let me
noticed
know.
too. Yeah. I noticed.
Are you having fun down here? All right. My daughter's making noise. All right. Well, that's good. All right. Let's see what 3 I got today. Number 1 is the Kubi. Whoa. Kubi dropping on my keyboard almost. This is the Kubi Titius or Titius. I don't know how you say it. It's Titius. So you tell me what it is. I don't know. I didn't name it. I just have it. So in blue with some micro milling on the scales. Gotta love it.
Looks good.
All right. So that's the first one. Second one in the pocket today might look familiar to you. We've got the After Hours Jack today in the frost. Gotta love the blue. So this is the After Hours. Very cool. There you go. There you go.
I got all my knives before me. All the Jack Wolf
I have
knives.
I don't have scissors. My daughter's asking me if I have scissors. Knife guys
don't carry
have
scissors.
What are you, crazy? We use knives. What are you doing?
I need you to cut that off for me.
Okay.
It's in my way.
All right. I got
Me
you.
and Ben have a really funny story about scissors.
Okay,
so
go for it.
when me and Kim first started helping Ben out with the inspections, Ben was there. He's kind of showing us how he goes about doing it, and each individual knife needs to be they're wrapped up so they're protected in transit. So you got to we're opening a lot of packages, and me and Ben, we're cutting through these, and Ben was cutting them with his, usually his whatever last release Jack Wolf. He was
right.
Cut. And Kim's like, scissors would do really well with this. And he just kind of gets this disgusted look on his face, and sure enough, we had one in the kitchen, and it made the job a lot easier. Because it was just the particular way it was wrapped up. It made
right.
It was the right tool for the job.
Oh, that's very disheartening. You should.
It
tell
was. We were just like two knife guys doing a gut punch. Oh man.
And then the third one in the pocket today is actually on the belt. This is the Aries EDC rock hopper, custom made for me in Fat Carbon Frost, which obviously goes really well with this guy. Whoops,
nice.
If I can get them both on camera. And he did kind of a acid, stonewashy, distressed look for me there. Came out, and man, I gotta tell you, this thing is a slicer. It is very, very nice. It's only a 3-finger grip for me, but he gave me a lanyard and a bead back here, so I'm good to go. So very nice. Yeah, he's killing it, man. This guy just kind of started making knives in his garage, and now the chat tonight, as we were reading through everybody's carries, it's like 2/3 of the people have one of his knives now. So
I know.
it's really cool.
I'm going to step aside for 1 second. I'm going to let my dog in the room.
You're good. Caleb Hale, thank you for being a member for a month. I appreciate that. And Mrs. C, I am glad to see that you are still kicking. That is good. You keep working at it and get over that. That is very good. There you go. There you go, JD. Still too expensive for you. All right. So he says I will eventually own a Gunslinger if it's the last thing I do. So
which one are you liking, Caleb?
And Ashland says the same thing down here.
Gunslinger.
Caleb, which one would you pick if you picked one? And I guess we should ask Ashland too, but I don't have money to buy you one right now.
You know
so
which one I want.
Which one? This one?
The gold one.
Oh, the gold one. That's right. She wants the gold one.
Or is there a red one? There's a red.
There's not a red this time.
There's a Nebula this time. Nebula's got a little bit of red.
Yeah, Nebula's got red, white, and blue in it. Look. But
not gold. Gold's
cool. Nope, the gold's better. She says, yep.
Here, you get that crappy.
She made what she terms a crappy bunny for tonight, guys. Oh, wow. It's like a hockey puck or something. I don't know what's happening here.
Thick.
Killer bunny number 84. What does that say? Oh, cool bunny. All right, so here's our bunny for the giveaway tonight. What was that? There's the gold, Ash.
It's so cool.
There is the cool bunny for tonight's giveaway.
I love the gold
Killer
one.
bunny number 84, guys. So that'll be in the giveaway tonight.
Nice.
I don't have my supplies all on me down here, so
yeah. Likely story.
I have to get back to my stuff. If you want me to finish the thing before the con.
What did Mom think of that?
She likes it. She said, but you had to like it.
Yeah, I like it, but we need to tie it in somehow.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm not giving anything up to anybody. I did have the other shirt on, but the black was making my face turn into molten lava.
Oh, did you show them the shirt?
I did show them the shirt. They all hate it.
Oh yeah.
No, they like it very much. Very, very. They're going to be nice. And then with the other thing you're working on, those will be cool shirts too. So we're going to have some cool swag. So, all right.
Very nice.
Very cool. Thank you. Thank you for the bunny. You may go back to your work now. Okay.
I got to go work on some stuff for the con. I'll finish it.
All right. Tomorrow. So we haven't really done this officially, Donnie. So let's make something official. Officially, okay. We always start the stream by saying, guys, the drop is this Friday. So definitely put it on your calendar if you're interested in one of these. And I'm serious about what I said. Now, I'm wrong more often than I'm right. But in my opinion, if you want the wood, I'll just say it this way, the purple or the wood, you better get on really quick. But I also think the titanium as well. But what about you? What's your guess? We always, Vin and I always guess.
Yeah, we guess too. And it's so funny because we just never really know. Sometimes
and then he always says the gold does way better than we think it would. So
yeah, well, the first run of the Gunslingers was the gold. The best one was the gold. And it was like a day. It was crazy quick. And it was just gone. But there's already golds out there, so maybe that one will be
right.
Fourth or fifth or something. One that we probably haven't talked about, and this will just be a side note because this isn't going to be at our dealers. Did you see the Carry Commission exclusive?
I heard, and I did see it. Was it linen, micarta?
Yeah, it's the first time we've used linen.
Where are you? Jeremy, Freak Show, Mr. I want more micarta. What do you think of this one?
Yeah, this turned out nice.
I did see that. So that will be at where? At Carry Commission?
Carry Commission. That's owned by Taylor Martin.
That's what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say. I almost bought that fixed blade they had the other day, and I hesitated too long, and they were out of stock by the time I decided to get one. It was an LT Wright fixed blade for them, and it looked with like snake skin micarta. Looked really sick. Yeah, so I almost bought that one. Before. Yeah, I've never seen that either. Oh, good grief. All right. Well, I'm trying to help you. I know you like my Carta, so I'm trying to help you, freak show. So I won't mess with Carrie Commission. Donnie, does your oil smell like donuts? No, I don't think they use the CDC oil, but we can get them some.
I have some. I smelt that at Blade Show, Texas. So that's some cool stuff.
It smells like blueberries.
It does. I actually have, though. It's from Gunny, and it's pumpkin spice, and it's good. It smells so good. I'm not gonna lie.
That's awesome.
They also have a smoked bacon. And that smells
Need
pretty
a good
too.
lottery win so I can win all the knives, so I can buy all the knives. There you go. Yep. Smoked bacon oil. Okay, yep. I need that.
It's an acquired taste. I mean, like you whip out the knife and you get a little bit of a meat smell.
Meaty knife. Yeah. Gotta love it. Hey, Michael Morgan, what's up, man? And then, of course, what we always do at some point in this live stream is we always show the 10. Now, you guys know the re-releases are Gonzo. And, I told Ben on the midnight, that was definitely one of my favorites. But I got to tell you, this is pretty epic as well. I mean, on the sharpshooter, I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. So the sharpshooter and the midnight. And then this is just great. I mean, that guy's art style I like Sean's stuff. But this guy's style is just something cool, man.
Yep. Yeah, he does a great job. Really nice use of colors. I've noticed he really likes the vivid.
Yeah, and the details, like the details of the scarf. There we go. We got a good focus now, and even just the lines down here, and the lead in the chambers there. I mean, and then even behind him, you've got the saloon there. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet. Pretty cool. And now I'm out of focus, of course. So, but that's another thing, you guys. Yeah, the artwork is very, very good. So we got 85 people in here. Thanks. And guys, make sure you're hitting that thumbs up for sure. So guys, if you have questions for Donnie, I mean, the best way, look, the boss is away. So Donnie's going to give us all the secrets tonight. All the pressure's on Donnie.
Yeah.
He's going to give us all the dirt. Well, let's just ask an important question. Is Ben a pain in the butt to work for? Come on, just.
Well, let me know.
Next time he drops a knife, he's going to go, well, KC, I'm sorry you didn't get the pick because you've been written off. So, okay.
And in all honesty, like, he is really one of those dudes, like, what you see is what you get.
Yeah.
He really is.
I can imagine. He's very detail oriented. Mm-hmm. And as long as you go in knowing that he's going to be very detail oriented, I think you'd be fine. So,
well, what's cool about that, though, also is, he knows business very well. And so he knows to let people work towards their strengths. Right. I mean, the reality is Ben is way better at me at certain things. But
right.
then my perspective might be more on the social media side, or he knows I have different strengths that I can bring.
Right.
He doesn't really expect me to, be on his level at certain things. And same thing with Kim, she has her talents. And so that's really nice. That's refreshing to be with a boss who doesn't try to pull out of you that, something that's not there. Right.
Got it. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think that's very important. Yeah. So Kelly brings this up, and I've been saying this for months now. The re-release Cyborg. I mean, the Cyborg is literally near the top of my list. It is. It's one of my favorites, and can't wait for the re-release. But guess what he's going to say, Kelly? I don't know. Right, Donnie, go for it. Go ahead and tell him.
I don't know. How did you say that? I was just like it. No, that one is on the top of our list too, because that was definitely that was a fan favorite, and it was really cool about that is it had no. I mean, that was 100% Ben.
Yeah. Yep.
And that's what's cool about that.
And I think now again, I'll say this, and please, guys, don't misinterpret what I'm saying. The walk and talk kind of, there's a little up and down on some of them. They're all in a very good range, but for some reason, my Cyborg is like freaking perfect. It is just like snap, and just really, really awesome. Just has a great sound to it. They all do, but for some reason that one just stands out in my head as the one that's just like perfect. So it's just one of those for me. He keeps secrets well. He better keep secrets well. Ben's probably watching.
Yeah.
Ben is probably watching right now. He's drinking his chicken noodle soup and he's watching. So Donnie's got all the pressure on him, man.
I'll throw this out here, but this isn't a secret. This is more of a, what do you guys think? This is something I think would be really cool because you guys mentioned the cyborg. I think it would be neat to kind of grow on the cyborg line, right? Like make because Ben has already, we really go at those patterns, those historic patterns. Well, maybe something that's like an original, like what Ben did, but maybe something even maybe different, but with the same theme of the cyborg, right?
That would be cool. Let's listen to this, Donnie.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it is just has a great sound, and of course, mine's in the micarta, but that's the other reason I'm just like, bring it back. Let's give me some fancy schmancy handle material. But that I gave him a suggestion actually. If he wrote it down.
What's the suggestion? I don't think I heard it.
I don't even remember what it was now. It was he had me one night. No, it was when I was planning for what handle material I was putting on the Fractus, and he had me digging on camo carbon, and I found one that it was like I would have to go back in our chat quite a ways to find it, but it was a really cool kind of metallic looking camo carbon, like grayish black. I can't remember the name of it. It was it immediately brought up you remember, is it Terminator 2 when the cop guy's chasing him, he gets shot and you got the bullet holes and everything. It brought up that shiny metallic.
Cool.
It kind of had that grayish, blackish, silverish vibe to it. So I don't remember what it was, but it was really, I think it was in the, they have a line that I can't remember what it's called. It's like called Cosmic or Space or something. And it was in that line, and it just was really, really cool. He's never heard of a Jack Wolf, Casey. Who hasn't? I hope Donnie has. Don't talk about him.
Yeah, it definitely ain't me.
Oh gosh, look at this. They want you to do a spay blade pattern called the No Nuts.
Yeah, that's one that we haven't touched yet. A spay blade.
I wouldn't touch it. Don't touch it. But anyway, that is Tim. Yeah, that physically hurt me, Sister Nassau. Exactly.
Yeah, we can't have Jack Wolf that way. We can't have Mr. Jack.
No, neutered Jack.
No.
Jack coming out of the veterinarian's office with the cone around his neck. Hey, Ben, we're reinventing the company for you tonight, buddy. Yeah. This is good. This is good. Oh, Tim brings the funny. Yes, he does.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. And that's the other thing, Donnie. So if you've never heard this about me, I actually have the nickname of the CEO, the Chief Ergonomics Officer. And this one, I don't even know, but it's something about the way these middle fingers rest in here.
Mm-hmm.
And it just, you can get into this one, the way it feels in the hand. I just think it's, and it's definitely been said, it's kind of a nod to a trapper or whatever. And it just feels wonderful in the hand.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, to me, Cyborg was an absolute home run, and it was something different. It was something totally different. So
no, that one needs to come back, and that list is still pretty long. We have, I mean, now we've only done a 4 or 5 V2s, so there's still a handful left.
Yeah, don't pause the stream, David. That's not good. All right. So let's talk about, I always like to talk about this with Ben, but you're the guy that actually is I think, maybe even more involved with this. But let's talk about the Facebook group. So hopefully most of you guys are in the the Jack Wolf Worldwide Facebook group. Tell if they're not in it, they don't know anything about it. Why should they be there?
Well, definitely get in there. It's a really nice group of guys, and one thing we pride ourselves in, and it's really drama free. It's pretty chill. Guys just like to show off, what they're carrying.
Right.
Another bonus there. Well, I guess there's a couple. It's a great place to get in to Jack Wolf Knives if you don't have one already, because there's some, guys go there for their, buying, selling, maybe trading. If you want a good deal on the secondary, there's a nice opportunity there. Another thing that we've been doing is, if we have a merch section in our website, and sometimes we don't get enough merch to kind of, hey, Instagram, hey, email list, hey, everyone on YouTube, this is what we have. But on the Facebook group, we've been pretty much given them first pick, dibs on everything. And last few leather drops we've done some Northwood slips, like these guys here. We did a month or two ago, and they went exclusively they went to the Facebook group.
That's awesome.
They were gone in the weekend. We couldn't even tell everyone else that they were available. So that's a nice place to kind of get dibs. Even if you don't want our stuff, there's some, maybe the knives, but the leather, join for the leather.
You can get their slip and put somebody else's knife in it. So don't do that. Don't do that. But anyway, so definitely check out the Facebook group and definitely stick around. I've been trying to post in there a little bit more. Ooh.
Chaotic.
Very nice.
If you guys haven't checked out this guy's Instagram channel, do that. Chaotic Artworks.
Yeah. So what was his thought? I forgot. I didn't get to ask Ben on how those came out. What was the artist's thought on that?
Just really, it went over really well.
If
I'm not mistaken, this was an instant hit as well. These things were gone very quickly. A lot of people liked them, but I don't think there's a lot of production level knife companies using his stuff. So that's kind of cool. There's a lot of custom makers, a lot of fixed blades and things out. But he's an artist. If you check out his page, it's exciting, this things he's doing.
Very cool. That's awesome. Yeah, and I like that Ben's out there looking for some unique handle materials, and it's kind of that's what people are really getting into right now. I think is the fact that you can get this classic looking knife that your dad had with some crazy modern materials. I mean, come on, S90V, and which is crazy, jumping up to my favorite like crazy, and then you've got these terrific handle materials on top of it. All right, and then have you guys, I'm sure you have, Donnie, please forgive me, but I have been majorly busy. Have you guys announced a giveaway this time around?
Yeah, we have a giveaway. I think, it's up on.
Tell them what it is and how to enter. So
well, hop on. We most of the time we run giveaways through on Instagram. So head to the Instagram channel, and I think actually I may not have pinned that reel. That's a nice reminder. I can pin that reel to the top of our page. I'll do it now while I'm here. And
there you go.
It'll give you all the information to enter. So that, like, you have to like the reel, maybe share it to a few friends, but then there's a link in our bio and Instagram. It's like a Gleam, in the giveaway. You just pretty much enter your email and you're done. You're in it.
Gotcha. Very cool. Well, guys, make sure, especially those of you in the chat that are commenting that you can't afford them, definitely go try to enter the giveaway. See if you can get one. And hey, Blade Walker, what did I miss, my friend? There we go. Do the Wolf Pack Jack and have multiple blades. Just the thought. Acting on my thoughts usually didn't. That sounds pretty cool, Blade Walker. Actually,
I like the name too.
Jack. I like. Yeah, the name really goes with it for sure. I didn't see it. I did. He said evidently they didn't like my idea. It's not. I didn't see your idea, man. The chat goes so fast sometimes.
It does.
I just don't see everything. So I apologize. but that is actually really cool.
And I will say one thing on that. I think that's something that would be really cool. It is definitely going to be a little more work to design and get that going. And sadly, I didn't know this. Ben was telling me, he's such a traditional guy. He's like, they're usually a lot less popular. Just the numbers, the stats on them. He knows from other companies and other makers. I'm like, oh, that's a bummer to hear. I was hoping, it'd be at least something maybe exciting for us to try, but maybe one day.
Knives, yeah. Mm-hmm. The reason I think in most cases, and for me, is that sometimes the second blade affects your grip, and it's just not. And I guess maybe we're not the right people to gauge that on. Now I know in the chat you do have some slip joint guys that love the the two blades, so you just have to. It would be hard to know how they would do. And Donnie, this is an important question, especially if Ben is watching. Ben, Keith, the knife freak, would like to know if Donnie's getting overtime right now.
Send him a message. He'll appreciate that.
We need to know about the Ben Belkin HR department right now. We need to know if we're following rules.
It's that trash can with the shredder on it, falls into it. No. I have a lot of fun. This is thankfully with this job, it is a lot of it's work, but it's fun. So I'm a knife guy at heart, so this is a good fun for me anyway.
Hey Gons, what's up, man? Yeah, Ben is sick. How sad is that? Yep. I'm a one blade guy 90% of the time, says Blade Walker. Yeah, me too. I do have now. I will say if they're done right, like I have a small buck Stockman, and it's very sleek, and so that one I'll carry sometimes because it's very, very sleek. I just don't. JB did one the other day. It was a double bladed Rough Rider knife, and it looked like that second blade was sticking up like this, and I'm like, what the heck? So I kind of felt like if I was on that one, your grip would kind of be like, way up here.
It's hard to get right. It
kind of depends.
I think I like the GEC was doing like the beer buster, like you'd have a cap lifter and then like maybe a flathead screwdriver on maybe a different tool.
If it makes sense, then that's pretty cool. Yeah. Mr. Sniffles. Come on, man. I believe the guy. He told me he was really sick, so I believe him, sort of.
Oh, Dan's bringing out a really good point too. We're actually giving out
there you go.
Art. That's another thing in the Facebook group. If our top contributors, I think it's like the top 5 for the month. If you're in the top 5 for the month, we'll give you a framed artwork for free.
That is cool. That is a really cool deal.
We're getting near to 2,000 members. I think it's like 1,900. Awesome.
Very awesome. Yeah. Jim says he carried a case medium sow belly Stockman for 15 years. So that's cool.
Very cool.
Yeah. And that's definitely multiple blades. Of course, 3 blades, I believe, on a Stockman, if I'm remembering correctly, but I'm probably not. Yeah. I tell everybody, Donnie, if you don't know, that I had kind of gotten over slip joints and then Ben came along and infected me. And we met at Blade Show, and he was showing me everything, and I'm like, okay, I could get into these. These are pretty cool. So, and it all went crazy from there.
Yeah,
there you go. So let's go through these one at a time real quick, so we can talk about handle materials and blade finishes. So this is ironwood, right?
And this again is like. It's like even carbon fiber to a degree. Every single one is going to be really different. Right. This one is a little darker. I think this one I'm showing, maybe. Some are lighter.
Yeah, kind of swirly too, as you can see. I like the dark at the bottom and the light at the top. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That reminds me, really gives you that gun stock vibe when you see that with the wood on it.
Yeah, that was something we kind of wanted, and we've been wanting to do a lot more often, is really combine the model, but also with the handle material. Try to fit something that fits it and suits the personality, right? So that's where the checkering one came in too, because we were looking at like gun grips,
Right.
You know, and this, we literally pulled out a gun grip online, and it was like, we circled it, like we wanted to do this, like this is perfect. And we, drew it up and it came out just the way a gun grip.
Yeah, I was very tempted to get that one. I really was. That's really cool looking. Now so the blade finish on that one is
that's going to be belt satin.
That's the belt satin, and then the wood was hand satin.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Very cool. Okay, so that's the first two. Now these are 350 guys. And they will be at dealers on Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern. We will do a live stream at 1 p.m. Eastern, and like usual, we'll stick around for a little bit and see how what dealers have dropped them and how things are selling on my live stream. Tim will hook us up like he always does.
Nice.
I've got a desert ironwood Bowie. I love it. Very cool, Beaver Baron. That's awesome. Yeah, it looks like a really cool handle material. Really, really does.
And I wish we would actually mention that, because this is desert ironwood. It's not, it's I guess probably sourced out of not too far from us here in Phoenix.
Yeah, probably so. Tide Car says if you need more blades, just carry more knives. It's easy. Minimum of 6 is normal. Yep.
Yeah.
There you go, Todd. Thank you for being a member for 9 months, my friend. Means a lot. Appreciate it. All right, I'll go ahead and show the one I've got here, and then you can fill it in with the nebula and the gold for me. But this is okay. What's the correct name for the purple?
Cosmic. It's Kieranite Cosmic Purple.
Purple. Okay, with the DLC coated bolsters, purple, anodized back spring, black DLC coated clip, and of course S90V and all that good stuff.
What's neat about this Kieranite is I think we did purple haze Kieranite before. That was with the laid back jack, and that one had more striping. It was like black striping mixed in with this purple in the back. I guess you have one right there.
Yep, I do.
Oh yeah.
I could oblige. So so this one's a little, you got the deeper, darker blacks. And to me, the black always stood out a little bit more than the purple. But you got plenty of purple. It's not like you don't, but definitely purple came to the center stage with the Kieranite, I think.
Yeah. I think that combo just really.
Oh yeah. I carried these together the other day, and I will again this week for sure.
Oh, that's nice.
But yeah, they are pretty for sure. Together, they look great. So very interesting. And then of course I had Troy make this guy for me, and it just fits it so well. There you go. Look at that. Yeah, he and I do something weird with Troy when I have him do them. Everybody likes theirs sticking out. I say, Troy, put that sucker all the way down in there. So that's just I carry other things in that pocket, and I don't want the knife to get banged up. So when I have Troy make them for me, which he doesn't really have his books open anymore, but when he was making them for me, we had an agreement where he made one for me. It was going to cover the whole knife. So
his slips are starting to get a little rare. I mean, I'm glad.
Yeah, a little harder to get now. Yep,
especially custom ones.
There's other options. We always talk about. This is a different knife, but we talk about Joe from Lancelot Leather. Joe makes some really cool stuff, and this is my. I love this little guy too. This is my GEC 49 in blue camel bone. Love this little bitty guy. Just a cool. Look at that blue camel bone, man. It is awesome. Like I keep telling Ben, I need some bone. But
yeah, man, especially that blue camel bone.
He's kind of shying away from some of that, but we'll see. And then, of course, you always have River over at Sage Grouse, and that is my Pioneer. Is in there. Thought it was a perfect kind of fit there, and definitely, drop things. Definitely like River's work for sure. So there's options out there for sure.
Definitely. Have you checked out Tailored by Cortez yet? Have you seen his stuff?
I have not. Okay, that's beautiful. Look at the graining in that leather.
Yeah, this is going to be, I think, a marbled shell cordovan. So you can see maybe in there it's like a marbling, but a little GC to go with it. But
yeah, there you go. I like that knife for sure.
We're going to be doing a drop of Taylor slips too. Actually, should be dropping this week, so we're going to be doing that.
Nice.
Facebook group will be getting notified of that pretty soon.
Very cool. I'll have to watch. Thank you, Dan. Everybody's making fun of me for dropping stuff. Look, it was in the slip when I dropped it. Oh my goodness. It's okay. All right. So the last two are
we got
Nebula, which is what we have for a blade finish. Looks like hand satin again.
This is belt satin.
Oh, belt satin. Belt satin. Yep, I could see it in the light now. Very cool. I like Nebula. I think, the funny thing is this is so sad to say. A year ago, Nebula was just like, wow. And now it's like everybody wants the newest, latest, greatest. Mm-hmm. So I think they'll sell. Don't get me wrong, because people will be wanting to match their other Nebula. Like that would look awesome with my Quiet Carry 9.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That would look really good with the Quiet Carry 9. With the Nebula, that's beautiful.
See, I think really it's funny too, because like you said that we've done Nebula. I think it was with the Big Bro Jack first, and that thing was the belle of the ball. I mean, everyone loved that thing, and you said, like there's ebbs and flows with that.
Well, who would have ever thought? And again, that's kind of a different micarta you guys are doing, but who would have ever thought that micarta would start to ease in popularity a little bit? And it has. There are those in the chat that are going to bust my chops. Jeremy, save it. I know you love micarta, but overall, it has waned in popularity to a degree.
Well, I think it's just getting so. There's some really nice micartas that are on budget knives. You can get a nice micarta on a $50 knife, maybe.
Yep.
And, when you start getting into our price range, people are looking for maybe more exotic materials. And maybe, like this linen, for instance, is a little more, maybe a higher end micarta. And you maybe see more of those down the line, higher end micartas.
And that will be at, again, remind me the name of the.
That's Carry Commission.
Carry Commission. Mm-hmm. And the blade finish on that one is?
This is a stone wash.
Stone wash. Look at that.
Yeah.
Very cool.
In the camera,
yeah, but, it's kind of hard to see it.
But what's cool is there's, if you think about micarta, like we were running really hard with black, OD green, and natural. But think of like there's blue denim, and there's all these different linens and burlap. There's maroon and orange and mocha. There's all these really cool, maybe more exotic micartas that could be experimented with.
And then the last one is the gold, dark matter. Gold, that one's got a lot of gold.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. You know what that would look good with? I just got this in tonight. Check this thing out. This is the new traditionalpocketknives.com exclusive QSP penguin in gold. Look at that. That clip made me think of it because it's got a gold clip too.
That's cool. Kind of butt into that. Looks nice.
And they're both in S90V too. So there you go.
Very cool. Yeah, there's a nice combo for you.
Yeah, very, very nice. Yeah. So
all you need is the gold tooth.
Yeah, get you a gold tooth. I always think every time somebody talks about a gold tooth, my reference is always the Joe Pesci from Home Alone. My tooth. Okay, fine. But reminds me of a Cadillac on the 22s. There you go.
There you go.
I got the gangsta penguin. There you go. That's it. That's the gangsta penguin. Which of those micartas is the $350 one? What do you? Oh, come on, Goondocks. Come on. You guys are rough, man. You guys are rough. I don't know why I read that, but anyway. So yeah, that would be a really cool combo for sure. This one and that. The gold. Now, what was the blade finish on the gold?
That's going to be hand satin. So that will be the
Very
difference maker between last run and this run. We did belt satin on the first run. So now this is going to be hand satin.
Gotcha. Very, very cool. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Come on, guys. You got to get both of these now. These are going on sale a week after those, and this is S90V in titanium.
Sweet
yeah, this is beautiful looking thing. It just came in tonight. So yeah, I read it because I love you. That's exactly right. Any of the metallic carbon fibers that have been coming out, copper, aluminum, gold, dark matter, all look amazing. Yeah, now so I agree with that.
Yeah. I would love
the copper ones are pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, copper has been turning out great. Copper and gold. I keep saying this, and I need to write this guy a message and be like, silver would be awesome.
That would be cool.
Like a dark matter silver. Here's copper we did on the midnight. That's pretty.
It looks pretty sweet.
And you can finish this a little differently. We've been trying to polish the dark matter, and it comes out really nicely.
What are you polishing it with when you do it?
I know they'll polish it for us at the factory. They'll get.
They're doing it at the factory. Okay, I thought you were saying you guys were doing it. I'm like, whoa!
Wicked Wax touches it up really nice. If you have any Wicked Wax, that really does well on dark matter, fat carbon.
There we go. So I know you were showing off your midnight. So I would have never said this a year ago. I've never been into coated blades, but this is the best. That is the money sharpshooter. It just is.
Yeah.
Just something about that. And he's bringing out these DLCs, and almost every time he's bringing one, I'm like, okay, I got to get that one. Okay, I got to get that one. And I never thought I would be into DLC, but they just look fantastic.
You don't see it on a lot of traditional knives. I know
No, you don't. And I think that's what's making it like even more interesting for me. There's the black on black vampire. So I think I've gotten pretty much everyone he's done in DLC. I even got the is this it? Nope. I was trying to find the KC, you're pathetic. Here we go. There we go. There is the
the reverse tux.
So, the reverse tux. Very nice.
Those came out so well. Like when we were, doing prototypes, it was just like, man, that looks so nice with the dark bead blast. It's just such a neat.
Yep. I agree. And with the back, the black, it just ties it all in on the back spring and everything. It just looks so cool. So I think I've got every time he's done a black one, that's been the one I've jumped on. So I didn't even realize until the other day. I'm like, I got a lot of black ones in here.
You're digging them, man. Yeah.
I guess.
Logan, what's his YouTube channel? Stout.
The Knife Thoughts.
Yeah, Knife Thoughts. Yeah. Man, he made a good point about the DLC. It's almost like a nod to the high carbon steels. Once they get the patina, they start getting almost black.
Right.
And in a way, it's like a kind of close to that. Which is kind of cool.
Yeah, it is cool. And Mike Curtis, thank you for being a member for 22 months. And we've been praying for you and Mrs. C, and I hope everything keeps going well for you guys. It's their 33rd anniversary too. So congratulations, you guys.
Absolutely.
Very cool. And Mrs. C, just keep your head up, get those treatments kicked in the butt, and let's move on. So very cool. All right. Here Tim put up Logan Stout's YouTube page here, so that is very cool.
He's a hardcore traditional guy. He really knows.
Yeah, he very much is. He very much is. Kind of lives in that sector, if you will, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
Never met a Jack Wolf knife I didn't like, says Tori. Very cool.
Thanks, Tori. Appreciate that, man.
Hey, John Hedinger, good to see you. Okay. All right, so we get this question almost every time, and I think eventually Ben's going to get this.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Dan, I doubt he's going to give you an answer to this, but what are your thoughts on the question?
Well, I think Ben has already kind of touched on that, and said, even as much as I will, that, I mean, that's on our mind, because that's one of the biggest, if you're out there, our company, and maybe the two biggest cons that we get is, you get the location of manufacturing. I understand that.
Yep.
And also the price, the budget. And what that tells me, and I've talked to Ben about this, and that's really makes us feel good. If those are the two cons, that means people like the knives.
Yep.
If they want it cheaper and they want it,
if I'm being honest, I think a lot of not everybody, but the people that hardcore make fun of the price, like, that's ridiculous. It should be, like I had one yesterday, Ben and I were talking, and the guy was like, should be less than $125. And I'm like, you don't even understand. And, the people like that, I think they're upset that they can't afford it. So they go after the price, and, that's fine. But
they're not saying, hey, that's one ugly knife, hey, that looks like crap.
Correct.
That's good.
Nobody's gonna do that, because it's not.
Yeah.
Big Jibbin says, I love my original Gunslinger in the dark matter gold, but I think I'll have to get this purple one too. Very cool, Big Jibbin.
Appreciate that, man. Yeah, and I think a budget option would be so cool. I mean, you see our lineup, and I mean, and it's true. Like, I mean, even the materials that we're using, S90V, full TI, all these fat carbons, all these, the resins, they get really, really expensive. And so if maybe think of some maybe more budget materials, maybe more basic micarta again, or maybe G10 even, or whatever, it would be really cool to do. I think that's definitely something that's possible. The biggest issue is the hands that we have, the bandwidth to get something out. Where is it going to get done?
Yeah, and that's the other part that's so incredible about what Ben is doing here, is the new knife every month. I think about that factory, and I'm just like, wow, it just has to be. They're like, oh, hey, we fit it. Oh crap, we're already working on the next one. We got to get back to work.
Yeah.
So it's pretty insane if you think about it.
Yeah, the Rosecraft traditionals. Yeah, Jim's mentioning. They make great stuff. Rosecraft is really, really nice.
Making some interesting ones. I need to pick up a couple more. I just haven't gotten there recently.
And of course, they're leaning more like full traditional, and so we have to figure out how we want to lean. If we do decide to do that, is it going to be in direct competition with Rosecraft, or is it going to be is it still going to be Jack Wolf knives, and is it going to be modern traditional?
And that's where Ben's got to figure it out, and I love that people suggest it every time. And in the end, Ben's going to have to make a decision. I'm very interested to see what he does. But like you said, right now, he's still working through the second round of the catalog. So I get it. John, this is a very sane thing of you to say. That I have no problem with somebody saying what you're saying right here. This is exactly how I would expect a sane person to react to looking at a knife, saying, man, that looks cool, but I really can't touch it with the 10-foot pole right now.
Yeah.
I get it, man. I get it. They're not for everybody. We've said that from the get-go, and I appreciate your very sane point of view there.
Yeah, and you're certainly,
because I have gotten so much in the chats where it's just like, they're stupid. Well, they're not. You just can't afford them,
Yeah,
so,
and and on the inside looking out now, because before I started working for Ben, before I was actually a customer, I loved his knives, and now working for him, really seeing everything on paper, it's amazing that we're able to do that. When you start working with small batches, the prices are higher. We don't own, we're not a legacy company that's had a paid for factory for decades. Like there's certain things that are going on here. Even just shipping these materials, it's amazing how expensive it is. because we can't get things shipped directly to the factory all
100%.
Yeah, you understand.
So,
and you
so
have
Ben's getting those materials here and shipping them to the factory, and he's got to pay for all that. And
hundreds of pounds of material, right? Or whatever it is, and you're shipping that across the world. It's expensive. Everything is expensive, and you get it.
Sorry, my wife just came around the corner and gave me the side eye there. I'm not sure what that was. What was that? She's just giggling and laughing and having a good time. So, just in fairness, I've said to people before, you just don't know what things cost. And as you dig into it, it's a very big eye opener of what minor little changes, like you guys know on all my knives, I do contouring. You would be surprised how much more it costs to contour this knife than if I just did flat scales, or the idea of the inlay and how much that inlay brings up the price. And of course, now it's a contoured inlay as well. It's just it's a hard thing now. It makes now, Jim, I just want to touch on what Jim is saying here. So Jim, the only issue I have, and again, I'm not talking, this is not Ben speaking, this is Casey, the knife goober, that doesn't know if Ben has looked into this or anything else. But okay, so let's put it in a Civivi Sencut kind of thing. So we talk all the time. You got that's up here dealing in S20 CV and titanium. And then when you drop down to Civivi, nobody really notices a change in action. They don't really notice a change in quality. They notice a change in materials, and that's the big difference. So you might, like in a Civivi, you might see 14C, and instead of titanium, you might see steel liners or whatever. So what you have to understand is if Ben adapts to something like that, let's say Ben does 14C, he does steel with some sort of micarta inlay or something like that. Now you've changed the knife, because the knife is going to be heavier because it's steel. Okay. And there's going to be some differences. So it's not as simple as just changing the materials. If Ben has what he wants the knife to be like, it's also going to be an adjustment for him. Can he accept that, if that makes sense? And if you guys know Ben at all, I think that's literally where this is. Same thing about when people started asking for a pocket clip. Ben's like, I don't know if I can do this. You know what I'm saying? And so he's done the pocket clip on the flippers. But I honestly, just by gauging Ben's reaction, I don't think you're going to see a pocket clip on a slip joint. I just don't. Just watching Ben and his reaction.
Yeah,
maybe. But it's just Ben has, when you're a creator, you have in your mind what you want the knife to be, is what I'm trying to say.
And you want something that's like, it's interesting. Like, is that exciting? You know what I mean? Is something like this going to be really
move the needle?
Yeah, right. And I mean, I get it. There's certain things like, I'm left-handed. Ben's left-handed. We haven't made a left-handed locking knife yet, right? Like, there's certain things that it's hard to do, and it's got to make sense. I'm really happy to hear all the suggestions, because people, they see what we're doing and think we're capable of doing everything at one time. But it's like we're still a pretty small company, a new company.
Yeah. And I know how Ben is. Just talking to him, guys, here's the thing. If he comes up with an idea for a budget knife, he's going to draw it out, and then he's going to have protos made, and then you're not going to hear about those, and he's not going to like the protos, and he's going to have them redone. And then maybe 6 or 8 or 9 or 10 months down the road, he's going to go, all right, maybe this is something we should pursue, So give it time, maybe we'll see something. But at the same, all right, let me read what you're saying, Blade Walker. I don't want to miss people's comment. So it's just for more fortunate people instead of people that are disabled. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'll always answer your questions. Ben knows I'm not scared to take people's questions. Yeah, you know, it's a great suggestion. Donnie can take it back to him and let him know that there's people out here asking for budget ones. But by the way, Blade Walker, I'm just going to say this for me again. This is not. I'm not Ben. I understand. You know, sometimes, for example, there are people that bought a Fractus that wouldn't touch any of my other knives because they love high-end knives. Those guys are high-end knife guys. That's what they buy. They wouldn't touch any of my other Tempest knives, my Pinion, my Microburst, or even the Jetstream because they're premium knife guys. So the question is, in Ben's head, I'm sure, you know, if I suddenly bring a budget one, is it going to sell enough? And by the way, don't forget, when you do a budget knife, you have to buy more of them. And so when I've done budget knives, so I had to buy 200 of these, just so you guys know. Okay. When I did a budget knife, I had to buy 600 of those. So it's a bigger risk for the creator. And you have to be very sure that this is going to be a popular thing, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it's one of those things.
Speaking for Ben, I'm not speaking for Ben. Okay,
but it is just the inside. You have the inside perspective. You deal with the ins and outs of that. And for us, like you mentioned, Ben, we don't. Yeah, if we did a budget line, like we don't mean low quality. All of a sudden, it means like, well, we're just going to cut corners, or even, maybe. Not so nice materials, whatever it is. But I think it is something that's on our mind. We want to bring something to the table to kind of suit all audiences. But one thing we will encourage people to do is, again, join the Facebook group. There's some, this is not helping us at all in any way, but like hop on the secondary. There's some guys who are willing to let things go, maybe lose a third of their money, selling them for $200. I've seen some steals on there where they're just trying to, recoup a little bit. They're trying to move it really quick. And hey, you might be able to catch one of our knives for a good discount and you get the exact same quality. It's not going to be a budget model, but it'll be at a budget price, maybe slightly used.
And Blade Walker, I totally get what you're saying, and I get what everybody else is saying too. And here's the thing, I'm going to say this, and it's not going to sound super nice, but it is the way it is. Maybe if you're in a different price range, it's just like, I'm sure there were people out there that wouldn't touch the Fractus with the 10-foot pole because it was a $200 knife. But there are other knives out there that you have options on. So maybe for now, a Rosecraft, is something you're interested in. And then maybe down the road, there'll be an option. That's, it's not meant in any kind of a negative way at all. It's just saying, there's different knives. Anyway, we spent enough time on the price thing. Let's move on.
And we love to hear that that people want it cheaper because that means they like the knife, they like the styles, and that the more we hear that, the more the squeaky wheel, man. That's what Ben talks about all the time, the squeaky wheel.
He does. So. And there are definitely, Ben knows very well that in the comments of my videos, you see those people.
Awesome. I want to see it too.
That definitely, and go to the Facebook group, like he's saying, guys, and start a conversation on it. These guys don't seem to shy away from him. All right, now, here's what Donnie's saying. So look at this, guys. Tim says, I've grabbed a few Jack Wolf on good deals on the secondary. I found one for 120, like new on Reddit. You got to look.
And that's the whole market in general. Like, that's not even, everyone knows this is a buyer's market. If you got,
it really is. You can get
some steals on the secondary right now.
Blade Walker, you weren't being disrespectful. You weren't doing anything. I'm absolutely okay with what you're saying. So you are welcome here to say whatever you want. Okay. This is not, definitely. If you start getting disrespectful, trust me, you'll find out that you're being disrespectful. But for now, I get it. I get it. And again, like I say, JD, there's a price range for everyone, and there's something in that price range that you can get. Literally, as a creator, this right here is the single topic I address every day.
Yeah.
And everybody thinks something is overpriced. Rarely, by the way, let's just do this. I'm going to stare right into the camera. Rarely does anyone out there admit that something is underpriced, except for Jeremy Freak Show, who tells me all the time that I underprice my knives. But people, that is the single most talked about topic. And what I will say to you is, we are in the golden age of knives. If you have a price range, there is a knife for you, or knives, many, many knives for you in whatever your price range is. And I can confidently say that all the way down to like $25. I told you guys on my other live stream earlier today, you can go to Kubi right now and get a bunch of D2 really nice knives for $25 to $30 just using my code. And it's nuts. There are plenty of options out there. You just got to find out what fits you, and it is what it is.
Yeah. And I mean, I love the question, because that like we said before, it shows guys are interested. They really love what we're doing, and we just appreciate it. Like you said, when those questions come about in kindness and reasonableness, because there is only just so much bandwidth that we have. It would be great to be able to work with 10 different OEMs and have 10 different price points and all with the same styling, and have the ability to have designs and all the, it'd be amazing, but it's just it's not possible.
I did it now, man. I did it now. I've got them coming out of the woodwork.
Come on, raise your prices, bro. Come on.
Yeah, raise my price.
Get those up there, man. And that's the other thing. You have to pay yourself. It gets to a point where...
Wait, you do that?
Yeah, right? You got to...
Are you supposed to do that, Donnie? Nobody told me that.
Well, and like Ben, for instance, this dude, like, bro, you're working like 80 hours a week or 100 hours a week sometimes. And it's like, you're not making paper route money. I mean, you need to make money. It's just how it is.
Yeah, Dan, there's another idea, and I think that's been brought up on here before to Dan, that he could to Ben, that he could do it as like another name.
We need to clone Ben. It'll be a girl, and then a sister brand that will clone Ben. No,
clone Jack, and it could be Jill.
Yep.
Jill. Oh gosh, Jill Wolf Knives.
Jill Wolf Knives. Oh, that's a first.
We got it.
That's a first.
We got it, and then we could have Jack and Jill going down the hill or up the hill.
Oh man, how great would that be?
Pails of water. And that would the artwork on those would be very interesting. So
she'll still have a beard, she'll have a mullet, everything. Yeah.
Oh, I need to work 80 hours a week. Is that? Oh, gotcha. If I stepped up to 80 hours a week, then I could pay myself, JD. Is that what you're saying? Yes, and Jill has to have a beard. Yes, absolutely.
Jackie Wolf. Oh,
Jack and Jackie. That's good. Oh goodness, it's getting weird in here. So real quick before it gets too weird, guys, the drop. Let me just show this. I haven't even done this yet. We're just gonna do this thing that we always do here. So here is the page at Jack Wolf Knives. Now I must say, do not go looking for the knives here on drop day, because you will not be able to buy them. They're just here for you to see. They will be at dealers, and I will in my review video, you will see the list of dealers, or you can go to their website and see that. But here are the 5 versions. They are $349.99. Obviously, he's still got the others down here that are already sold out. And Gonzo, just to show you what was there. Oh, and there's the artwork down there, guys.
Yep. And one thing that like telling people that not everyone knows is if you go to each model, like if you click on one of those new releases, you'll actually see a nice, YouTube video, pretty high res. I try to shoot it in like 4K and get all the detail. On a phone, obviously it's going to be in a see the nice, and that'll give everyone a nice, seeing what they're going to get.
Yep, you can definitely see. And these are Donnie's designer gloves here.
Do you want to know why we do the gloves? You know why we
keep from smudging the blades all up? Yeah,
it's more about lighting, believe it or not.
Okay.
So like my pasty white hands, like the light goes everything goes to the knife. It's really nice. Believe it or not, that's the reason I like doing that.
Interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It helps. It does help.
Yeah, I mean, that
tremendously.
works. But yeah, go check them out. And these, so I'm guessing we were talking about variations earlier. I'm guessing when you do the wood ones like side by side, you were saying you got like 10 of them laid out in a row. You're just seeing all kinds of grain differences across these. You just have to be, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's really fun. And I think the best part is like there's not really standouts. It's not like, oh, well, that one's amazing. It's personal preference, but like they all look cool.
Sheesh.
You know.
Yep. That just looks sick.
Yeah. And
so classy looking. That one's just like with the tie clip over the top of it and everything. It just looks absolutely sick.
Yeah, I hope we start doing more polished titanium. I think that turned out really nice.
Yeah, that is pretty sweet. Very nice. I like that a lot. Very cool. Yeah, I don't even know that I've ever taken the time to go see the little videos, but thanks for pointing that out now.
No problem.
I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole and just go watch all your videos here.
We need to start doing ASMR,
Yeah, there you go.
Nice little
I have an idea of a video I want to do. It's funny. The first one I saw on YouTube doing the ASMR knife unboxing videos was Everyday City Carry Ray. And then now all of a sudden, everybody in God's green earth is doing these, videos. I literally want to do, because I love when they take out the card and they go,
yeah.
So I literally want to do one. I'll do one where I flick the card and then I pick the knife back up and flick the knife and go, ow!
Yeah.
I want to do like a takeoff on it where I'm like doing it the opposite way. Something different because everybody is doing that. It's hilarious to me how many channels are doing those videos now. So, but definitely, guys, be on the lookout for these on Friday. I think here's the thing: if we want to focus on the positive for a minute, I think every time Ben comes up with, he's really putting time into these because he comes up with combos that are just sweet. Now, we all know there's lots of different, ideas and things out there, but what's going to actually, get people's attention? And I think this time he's got 5 options that are just like attention grabbers like crazy.
I'll take that as a little bit of a compliment too, because the last
you as well.
No, I'm kidding. Because that's one of the biggest privileges to be able to be a part of that, to help him pick.
You go, Donnie Wolf Knives.
Oh, wish.
Ben, you're not here. We're not here. We're changing the name of the company. Donnie Wolf Knives.
I still want, Ben has the Benny's clip. I'm hoping for a Donnie's clip or something one of these days. Donnie's
worn
clip. Yeah, there we go. One day, maybe that's the big leagues right there. Oh man.
I mean, John, I see your message down there. I mean, you know me, everything I have is for sale. So there's a nice, beautiful blue one here. So, right price, but I don't know that there is a right price because I love it. But I always joke about that all the time. So, all right. Well, we're going to wrap up with Donnie here and move on to the giveaway portion of tonight's program because I didn't sleep last night and I'm exhausted. That's why I was yawning a moment ago. Not because you guys are boring. Oh, great, John. Now I'm going to have to, I was kind of joking, John, but yeah, send me an email. We'll see, man. We'll see if I in seriousness, I move knives around here a lot of times. I sell a lot of things I don't want to sell because I need to be able to keep buying more. So who knows? I'll consider it for sure, man. So yeah, don't ever be shy. If you guys want to offer me something for something I own, I'll consider it. But if I tell you no, don't get hurt feelings. So, oh wow, Oreo Dave. that you should not call me out for that. But yes, I do. Yes, I do. Heck yeah, Donnie's doodads. What?
There we go.
Oh, goodness. All right. Well, Donnie, I really appreciate you being on here. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
and I kind of sorry it kind of went down the price range there for a while, but
no, it's great.
I mean, it's a topic that we need to talk about for sure.
Well, no, appreciate you having me, and definitely everybody check out Jack Wolf Knives on Instagram and the Facebook group. Even myself, if you want to check me out, I'm Donnie_Jack Wolf Knives on Instagram. You can send me a message if you got any questions. Want to chat or anything at all, hit me up.
Very, very cool. All right, man. Well, thanks. And I'm sorry I kept you for so long. We had a lot of fun.
This was great.
And yeah, we're going to move on and see if we can give something away here. So,
all right. You have a good evening, my friend.
Donnie.
Thanks for having me.
You. All right. Bye. All right, guys, who's ready for a giveaway? Is anybody ready for a giveaway? Anybody? Raise your hand if you would like to be ready for a giveaway. Let's see. What should I do? I don't know. I'm trying to think of I've typed 3 things and I don't like it. I hate giveaway. All right, Keith, you're out. No, we're not giving the Kubi away. Are you crazy? Let's see. Hashtag. I should do something really hard this time. Something that you guys really have to concentrate on in order to enter. Okay, here we go. No, I'm not going to do that. I was doing anti-disestablishmentarianism, but I think you guys would probably all yell at me. No, we're not doing the numbers game. I am not smart enough to do the numbers game. I proved that over and over and over and over and over again. All right, here's what we're going to do. All right, so I will put up the hashtag, y'all. And you guys don't forget, please, you need a U.S. mailing address and please 1 entry per customer. And there is your lovely hashtag. So please, I clicked on the wrong one. There we go. That is your hashtag. So please 1 entry per person. And also please U.S. mailing addresses only. Okay. That's what we're doing. That's what we do here. And yep, there you go. So if I want you to quit, I should do the numbers game, Keith. Is that what you're saying? Bunny time. There you go. All right. I'm going to drink some water. I am out of... I'm choking is what I'm trying to say. All right. I was just looking at a couple of things that got sent to me there. All right, guys. All right. Let's see what we've got for the giveaway tonight, because to be honest, I don't even remember. All right. Here we go. We have got ye old giant bag of swag with the Nas Fast stickers. We got some Big Red EDC. We got a JD for EDC. We got a Mike Curtis. We got Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Lots of stickers that our buddy Andrew sent, like River's Edge Cutlery and Traditional Pocket Knives and whatever that one is. Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Lots and lots of stickers. Knives Fast, Splitting Slices, Tempest, you name it. And we have Butter Knives Fast, number 145, signed by the Trev. There we go. No, we're not giving shirts away just yet. I will eventually give some away, but I got to get them right. They're size-wise, I still got to figure it out. That one runs a little smaller than it should, so I'll figure that out. Oh, and tonight's bunny is a cool bunny, and that is number 84. Cool bunny number 84. All right. Man, I am going crazy. All right. And then we have, I see that, Sean. I'm sorry, dude. I am behind. New members, I'm sorry. Literally, I've been working constantly. I worked all weekend, so I will get them out as soon as I can, I swear. Tool Along Sailboat. There you go. From our buddy Tim B. Thank you, Tim. Really cool little multi-tool. And then our knife tonight is in a box and in a pouch and in a bag. All right. So our knife tonight comes by way of our friends at Vosteed Cutlery. They sent me a knife. I recorded my review, and now I am giving it away to you. We have a Vosteed Corgi to give away tonight. Fidgety, crazy little knife in Jade G10. Very cool. Thank you, Fira, over there, for sending this one my way. I appreciate it very much. Whoops. Might help to not hold the button down while you're flicking the knife. All right. So that is the knife we are giving away tonight, is the Vosteed Corgi in all its Jade G10 goodness. All right. That is what we are doing for tonight. Now, I want to say something. I've been trying to say this more often. Guys, I would appreciate it if you win. By the way, you need to be here to win. So don't enter and leave. And I would appreciate it if you win, send me an email almost immediately, because when I finish the stream, I want to go ahead and package this up, label it, and be done. Okay. So please, if you win, you will email knivesfast@gmail.com. And look at this. The guy formerly known as T-Fetch. I love it, T-Fetch. Very cool. All right. So we'll give it about another minute. If you have not entered yet, you need to put this hashtag in the chat one time. If you've already done it, you do not need to do it again. Hashtag bunny time. No. Okay, fine. I'm probably going to get a copyright strike for that now. Great job, KC. Wonderful job. Uh-oh. I got an email that's pretty important here. Nice. Okay. I think I'm good. Yeah, happy anniversary for sure. That is too cool. They got 3 years on me. Well, 2.5 years on me and Scarlett. All righty, guys. Let's see what we are going to do. That's fine, O-Tip. Jack and I posted a video last night. Check it out on O-Tip's channel, guys. Very cool. Wow, Jim. Jim, we're supposed to be friends, man. We're supposed to be friends. Hey, Big E's Knives, what's going on, man? All right, guys, we're going to draw this in 15 seconds. If you haven't entered, type in hashtag bunny time, just like you see it on the screen. There are currently 86 entries out of 92 people in here, so that's pretty good. And we will draw it in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam! All right, so there were 87 entries. Let's see who our winner is. It's slowing down. Sonny Robinson, what is going on? Sonny, congratulations. Donald, I'm sorry, man. It's all luck of the draw. I'm not controlling it in any way. So sorry you don't win, but hopefully you will someday. I hope so. Very good, Anasso. You're welcome. Sonny, congrats. Sonny, send me an email, knivesfast@gmail.com, and let me know. Obviously give me your name and your address. I know your name, but you know what I mean. Give me your address, and I will send the knife and the goodies your way. Sonny, you here? Uh-oh. Tell me Sonny's here. Sonny. Sonny? Oh, Sonny. Sonny. It's rigged. It's not rigged. It's always sunny in KFLive. Yes, it is. I know he's here. He was just commenting a minute ago. Sonny, stop watching Rob's Nerdy Knives and look at me over here. Don't play the field on me here. Oh, there he is. There he is. I was trying to decide. I was trying to decide if I was going to move on, Sonny. Gosh, don't go anywhere on me. If you were over watching Rob's Nerdy Knives, shame on you, man. Shame on you. Come on. You guys know when I'm joking. It's all good. So Sonny, send me an email, knivesfast@gmail.com. Derek, that's hilarious, man. Oh, he was writing his email already. Is that what he was doing? Sonny, email me, knivesfast@gmail.com. You are our winner. Congratulations, sir. Very, very cool. Near miss. That's hilarious. Thank you, Ray. Appreciate you being here. Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy and fun. All right, so here's what I need you to do, guys. If you haven't hit that like button, please hit it and stick around. We have a lot of fun here. We are racing towards 20,000 subs, trying to get there by Blade Show as given to me as an edict by my buddy Freak Show EDC. And then we have to get to 25,000 by January 1st, 2025, because my son said so. So I need your help. If you're new, make sure you're subbed, hit that notification bell, and stick around. Now, next week, we will be back to a me-only live stream. We'll take a week or two of oh, very good, David. Thank you. You will be stuck with me next week. I'm gonna take a little break from guests. Had guests for I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks now. So we will. It'll just be me next week, and maybe even the week after that. And we will go from there. Is Trevor in here? Did somebody say Trev? Is he here? Do more unboxings? Do I not do enough unboxings? Do you think my channel would grow faster if I did more unboxings? Because I'll do it. I just recorded 2 earlier tonight. By the way, look at this thing. Let me get the one I want to get here. Nope, that's not the one I want to get. I want to get this one. Check this thing out. This is the Tuya Wrath version 2. And will you look at this thing? Will you just... Oh, I was about to do a bee's blade thing there. I'm not going to steal it from bees. Look at this knife. And you guys know how I feel about the Tuya Shocker. This thing is great. Very, very great. And it is gorgeous, man. Look at that. So that one came in tonight. And then I showed off the beautiful gold QSP button lock penguin from TPK. And I did a lousy job opening it there. But there you go. Very cool. All right, Fook, have a good one. I'm about to wrap up. Oh, gotcha, Nasso. I thought he was in here. It was like, because he's not here. He's out of town for spring break. So what purpose does that grind serve? You talking about on the Tuya? That's easy. And this is the Tanto version. Easy. So what you have here is you have a nice hollow grind here that gives you that great slicing of a hollow grind, but then you have a reinforced tip. So if you needed to use this tip for whatever, it is reinforced and hopefully would not break off for you. So that's literally what it's for. Compound grounds are meant to reinforce the knife blade. Strong tip, exactly. All right, guys. So don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you're subscribed, all that stuff. And guys, I will be live Friday. At least that's the plan at this time, unless something changes. Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern for a week in review, and then next Monday for KFLive by myself, all over again. So Sonny Robinson, I will box your stuff up and have it ready when I get your address, and we will get it out tomorrow. And thanks to everybody. And don't forget the Jack Wolf drop again, as we talked about on Friday, the beautiful Gunslinger Jack going on Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern at all the regular dealers. And I will have links in my review video of this as to the places that I cooperate with, I guess you would say. Yeah, so definitely check it. All right, guys, thank you so much and stay safe. And thank you for all your support and for watching the Knives Fast channel. Later, guys. Have